We're at IMARC 2017 and I'm in the booth of Propeller Aero, and joining me is James Baker. Hi James.
Hi there.
Now you've got some software for doing geophysical work and more like terrain work. Please explain what you've got here.
Yeah, so for lack of a better way to describe it, Propeller Aero is formed of two components. We've got an online data platform which provides analytics to let sites and work sites better manage themselves. We've also got a hardware component in the form of Aero Points, which helps take drone data or aerial survey data and make it more accurate with an automatic workflow that pretty much anyone can use.
So this is not limited to strictly mining operations. If you're doing aerial interpretation, you could be doing quarries, you could be doing environmental work with it, so it's not limited there, is it?
No, not at all. So, I mean, the sky's the limit in terms of where you want to apply this data, and it can be applied in any number of industries, from landfills, quarries, mines, conservation work, landfills, inspections, asset management, you name it. And we're still discovering new industries where it's relevant. Okay,
so let's get it real simple. What actually is the process? What does it do?
So the typical workflow would be someone has some quantity of X on their site. They say, let's say I'm a quarry manager and I've got 5 stockpiles on my site containing different grades of nickel, and I want to know how much of that is on my site in a given week. Normally I need to wait for a surveyor to come by, once a month, plot some points around my site, and it takes me about 1 week or 2 weeks, and even after all that process, I don't have access to my own data. I still have to go through him to get the information I need to give a report that I'm responsible for. So where we would step in there is we'd say, look, we have a new tool. The drone is ready to take over. You can get a small little cheap drone, $2,000, $3,000 drone, take it up, fly over your entire site, upload those images along with some data that's been captured by our Aero Points, and we'll take all of that information and in 24 hours give you a completely accurate model that's tied to your site's local datum and centimetre grade accuracy that you can then generate your own measurement reports off and then send that over to your superiors or anyone who needs to use it.
Now, for geologists and people working with mining software, of course, this is exportable as a cloud point, which means it can go into a lot of common geophysical packages.
Yeah, that's right. So on top of providing the web-based platform, so you can use data regardless of what computer you're on, we also provide a whole host of downloadable outputs. So things like point clouds, your DXFs, your mesh surfaces, all those different formats that are used in different workflows, you can take those and do your own work on them. And then once you've made your own insights or made your own design surfaces, you can then take those output files and bring them back onto the platform to make further measurements and make that data accessible to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to see it.
Sounds fantastic. James Baker from Propeller Aero. Now, James, if someone wants to get in contact with Propeller Aero and find out more about this, how do they do it?
So the best way to reach out to us is either through sales@propelleraero.com.au, or you can reach out to support@propelleraero.com.au, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Of course, they can visit the website too.
Yeah, absolutely.
James, thanks very much.
No worries, thank you.